everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate. And I wanted to do a video today to address a comment that was left. A very rude, thoughtless, nasty, disrespectful comment to both myself and to anyone who is dealing with a mental health issue. This is a channel that happens to have a content creator, myself, and actually my co-creator, Tiana, as well, who both deal with mental health issues. The former co-creator, Dawn, had mental health issues as well as being diagnosed autistic. At least that's what she told me. So I'm going with it. Obviously, there were mental health issues there, whether they were diagnosed or not diagnosed. But that's another story for another day. But I'm not going to tolerate this, okay? It's not okay to come on here. It's not okay to come into my house and to make these kind of rude comments, questioning my mental health, implying that I am, I don't know, I guess, making it all up for clicks and views. And I wanted to just address all of that because mental health does matter. Mental health is not a joke. People that live with it know it's not a joke. There are many people on this channel who know it's not a joke. I talk to these people. Some of them email me. Some of them tell me things that they're dealing with. Sometimes there's comments where they talk about things they're dealing with. Sometimes there's comments and chats on live streams where they talk about what they're dealing with. So for someone to come on here that's blatantly a troll, probably connected with one of the other 3 channels that we've had issues with, to come on here and to question the validity of the video that I made, 5-6 days ago, where I said, I'm not doing okay. And I just want you to notice something. I actually got myself into the shower today, okay? If you look at that video from 5 days ago, my hair was unwashed, I was unkempt. Pulled myself together a little bit today, just to prove a point. Just to prove to this person that, as they said, basically, I mean, let me read the comment. Let me just read the comment to everybody. Oh, and I'm changing the person's username as well, and I'll talk about that in a minute, because I think they need a better username than this. So it's vegan C 5028. So I think this person's username needs to be vegan see you next Tuesday 100%. So that's what we're going with. So vegan see you next Tuesday 100% says, I'm kind of confused because didn't you just make a video a few days ago saying how bad your mental health is and that you really need a break, and it seems like you've continued making videos, so what's up with that? Okay, first of all, see you next Tuesday 100%. You need to go back and you need to watch my video, because I did. I went back and I rewatched my video and I'm thinking, I don't recall saying that I wasn't going to upload it all. I don't recall saying that. What I remember saying is telling my community who cares about me, who worries about me, and who I wouldn't put it past some of them to actually find out where I live and send someone over for a wellness check if they thought I was doing exceptionally bad. I wanted to give them peace of mind and courtesy that, hey, if I'm not uploading like I usually do, this is why. And also, I think it does go to mental health. I think it is a valid thing to talk about mental health, to talk about, that's how we break stigma. We normalize things. And if it becomes normal to talk about your mental health, like you would talk about your physical health, if I came on here and I said I was diagnosed with cancer, do you think this POS would be doing the same thing? Well, maybe because they're a POS, maybe they would. But somehow I think that if that was the case, instead of that comment, it would be, oh, I see that you uploaded. Oh, so good. I hope you're feeling better. But no, because I said I had a mental health issue, suddenly I'm sus. So let's just talk about that first before I go on with, vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100% BS. So, and I don't have to tell anybody this. It's really my business and no one else's, but I'm saying this because I don't have a problem letting people know that I am diagnosed with several mental health diagnoses, several mental health issues. Okay? PTSD, complex PTSD, ADHD, depression, clinical depression, generalized anxiety disorder, and how can I say this one without YouTube getting upset? Self-exiting ideation. Okay? So those are my diagnoses, my mental health diagnoses, and then my physical disability is fibromyalgia. So, vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%. I'm not explaining any of that to you. Go research it. Those are my diagnoses. Now, over the years, I have been inpatient, checked myself in. I was never forcibly put into any kind of psychiatric unit. I put myself in voluntarily because I knew I had an issue, I had a problem, and I needed it addressed. I have gone through lots of therapy. My current therapist is a trauma therapist, and again, not giving you any information about my therapist or about the agency because you seem like the kind of wackadoo that probably would call them and say, hey, do you know this person? They're not going to tell you anything anyway, and they have more important things to do than talk to some idiot on YouTube. So I am, in fact, under treatment from a therapist. I don't have a psychiatrist currently because I prefer to handle the mental health issues with behavioral changes rather than with medication, although I'm not adverse to using medication if it's needed. I have gone through 2 cycles of DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, which is very helpful for those of you who don't know anything about that. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. Look it up, research it. It's a very helpful form of therapy. Actually teaches you mindfulness, teaches you how to regulate your emotions. Maybe something that Vegan See You Next Tuesday 100% could use. I don't know. And just a little aside here, I did look up this person's profile, and they've had that username for since 2019. So it's not a new account. It's not a real old account either, but it's not a new account. So I don't know. I'm just assuming that it's either someone associated with our friend Dawn, because that video was heavily the content was heavily skewed towards the issues with Dawn. And we're going to talk a little bit about what's happening with her as well, and what's happening with the GoFundMe and the next steps that I plan to try to get money back for people. I mean, I know some people don't want their money back, and that's fine. If you don't want it back, you don't have to have it back. But I do have a plan on how to get it back. And Dawn isn't going to like it. So, back on track with the mental health. I've done DBT therapy. I've done some other group therapy. I'm not a real big fan of group therapy. Currently, my family doctor manages any medication that I need because I'm not on anything. I don't have, if I had bipolar or schizophrenia, something like that, where you really need to be able to balance things out, and it's really like it's people are constantly changing and their brain's constantly in flux, that's a little different. But I don't need that. I mean, my medications are pretty straightforward when I do need them. So that's basically, me and what I deal with. Now, let me go in here and let me read this. So this was, okay, let me start again. So I'm kind of confused because didn't you just make a video a few days saying how bad your mental health is and that you really need a break? And it seems like you're continued making videos. So what's up with that? My reply was, vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%. What are you implying? I guess I need to make a video and call out your ignorance about mental health. And they reply, armchair cat advocate, does being mentally ill explain why you say one thing but do the opposite? Okay, let's say that. You know what? Vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%. Let me remind you that our former co-creator, Dawn, who claims that she is mentally ill, who claims that she has PTSD, who claims that she is autistic, changed her mind about returning the money, didn't she? Does that answer your question? I mean, it's even ignorant. Does being mentally ill explain why you say one thing but do the opposite? What is your point? I don't even get what your point is. It's really ridiculous. I mean, what you're implying is actually ridiculous. Because you do know that people change their minds all the time. Whether they have a mental health issue or they don't. That's pretty much a human thing. People change their minds. And I also didn't change my mind, dimwit. Because again, if you watch the video, I said, I don't know how often I'll upload. I said, if I don't upload, you know what's going on. That video was more of a courtesy thing. I was telling people what I was going through. And I will also let you know that just because you have a mental health issue doesn't mean that you can't continue to function. How many, there are one out of every 4 people. This was a stat that I learned years ago when I was presenting for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, here in America. I used to do a presentation called In Your Own Voice where I talked about my mental health, dealing with mental health and my journey through mental health, the mental health care system and what worked and what didn't work. And I actually did peer. I was a trainer for a peer program, peer-to-peer program. I had quite a few. I was very involved in NAMI. I did a lot with NAMI. And one thing that people learn to do very quickly is they learn how to mask. And they learn how to continue to function. You know, that I don't know what your idea of mental illness is, but if you're thinking that the only people that can claim they're mentally ill are those people that are in an institution, you know, in their bed, curled in a fetal position, rocking back and forth and going, oh. If that's your idea of mental illness, like some of the really bad old movies portrayed people that were mentally ill, honey, you need an education. You're either dumber than a box of hair, or you are the best troll that ever walked the earth, if you really think that. Because as I was saying, we learned back, what the stat that we were given back then was one out of every 4 people has a mental health issue. How many times have you seen people that have self-exited and the aftermath, folks are like, where'd that come from? They were acting completely normal. Because, see, most people don't have the luxury of crawling into bed and staying there, whether they have a mental health issue or not, whether they're in severe pain or not. They don't have that luxury. Because if they don't get up, if they don't at least function in a working environment, if nothing else, I mean, if all they can do is get up, go to their job, do what they need to do, and then come back and then go back to bed, if that's all they can do every day, That's what they do. Because what's the alternative? Most of us are not financially independent. Most of us are not Elon Musk or have Elon Musk type of money. You know, as you know, being on the channel, I have cats. I have little furry beasties that depend on me. So while I'm neglecting myself, while I'm not showering, I'm not brushing my teeth, I'm not even, I'm not eating healthy meals, I'm just snacking. I'm in bed as much as I can be. I'm not really socializing with anyone. I'm on the phone calling different providers, trying to get resources. I was actually had a therapy appointment this morning with my therapist for about an hour and a half. You're still trying to find something for me. And this is why this is not greasy, stuck together, gummed up, disgusting hair. This is why it's clean. Because I had to force myself into shower this morning because I didn't want to sit in front of the computer screen and talk to my therapist with my hair like, all gross. And stains, and a dirty shirt. And it wasn't easy. It was like, put one foot in front of the other. Put one foot in front of the other. Turn on the water. Get in there. I mean, it's like, it's not easy, but you push through. And also in DBT, and obviously you know nothing about mental health, or if you do, you're just being an ass and trying to cause problems. But DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, actually teaches you to do the opposite of however you're feeling. So if you don't want to get out of bed, you get out of bed. If you don't want to go outside, you go outside. If you don't want to take a shower, you take a shower. But for me, a lot of it is I have to take care of my babies. So I can't stay in bed all day as much as I'd like to. I have to push through. And part of the way that I'm taking care of my babies right now is I'm doing YouTube. Because, I figure I get wrangled into this. I never wanted this channel in the first place, but I did get wrangled into it. I went through a whole bunch of crap with the first content creator that I considered a friend, who basically, here's a channel, Wanda, good luck. I went through everything with her, got through that, thought everything was getting back to normal, and then, catastrophe comes along, aka Dawn. So catastrophe comes along, and the channel's just like, and people were not happy, and people weren't talking to me about it because they knew that I liked Dawn, that they didn't want to, for whatever reason, they didn't feel comfortable saying anything to me. But a lot of people did not like her and did not really want her on this channel. Now that I have my friend Tiana on here, it's a whole different ballgame. Now people are not afraid. People are coming to me. People say in the comments, "Can we have less goat content and more cat content?" Okay, fine. Tiana, they want to see the cats. They want to see the little void kitties. The goat's cute, but they don't want to see, countless videos of goats. And you know what? Tana's fine with that. She's like, okay, I'll show them how I train my cats. Hey, cool. She has another channel. We're getting all that stuff. We're working that out. We're getting that set up. Eventually that'll be in the description, and then people that want to look at her other stuff can go look at that. and hopefully support her and follow her on her other channel. I don't know if she has, I think she does have a channel, but she hasn't done a lot with it. So it's a process, but we're getting there. But I never said for vegan, see you next Tuesday 100%. I never said that I wasn't going to post. I specifically said that I'm not going to ghost anybody. I specifically said that I will upload as I can. And I'm going to prove that. Because I have, I'm going to actually play the part of the video where I say that. I just have to look it up here. So give me a minute to do that, and I'll be right back with everyone. Okay, so I'm going to play this part. I mean, there's other places in the video where I also say that I'm going to upload as I can, but I just want you to listen to what I say on this video. And for vegan, see you next Tuesday 100%, you can sit on a cactus and you can rotate. If I don't upload for a few days, that's why. I will try. I think I do have some stuff. I still think I have possum footage that I never uploaded, and I'll have to go back and look at that. So I can maybe upload that, and I'll, I'll designate it like older footage or something in the title or in the description, or I can even edit it, I can even put a little introduction in the beginning. I know how to do that now, so I can even do that. And then just splice it together and put it up. But I need to take a break at this point. I do need a break. Okay, so I didn't say I wasn't going to upload at all. I didn't say that. I said I may not upload as much. If I'm not uploading, you understand why. I also say on there that I'm not going to ghost people. I explained that this was a courtesy, that I'm just letting people know what's going on so that they're not thinking the worst happened or that the channel's going down, because everybody's on edge after this whole fiasco with Catastrophe and what happened there. So let me see if I can find this other spot just because I like to prove my point. Okay, so I did find it. I had to go back a little bit before I actually say I will upload as I can, but I'm just going to play this for you just so, again, for vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%, for 100% benefit, because you need to watch the videos, folks. If you're going to troll, here's a public service announcement for the trolls. If you're going to troll on this channel, you better be damn sure you have your T's crossed and your I's dotted, because if you don't, I'm coming for you. Because then you're in my house, you're on my channel, you're fair game. I mean, other content creators are just going to, ban them, hide them, whatever. And, I do that sometimes, especially when people are annoying. Like, I had somebody that kept coming and asking the same stupid question over and over and over and over again. Like, is this how I do it? Is this how I do it? It's like, yeah, I told you like 10 times now. I'm done. Bye. When it gets to that point, I'm done. But this kind of crap is not okay. And I'm going to play this for you right now. And I am trying my hardest to get this channel back where it needs to be. Where we're just talking about cats and other animals, and that's what we're dealing with. So I will talk to everyone again. Again, the channel isn't going down, not taking it down, just taking a break. Just a break. And I will try to upload as I can. I won't let the channel just go dark. Maybe once I get things centered, maybe I'll do a live stream. But I got some things I have to get this stuff done today. So I never said I was not going to upload. Never said it. Said it over and over again in that video. I'll upload as I can. I don't know how much I'll be able to upload, but I'll upload as I can. So for vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%. You need to shut your mouth, turn around, and walk your ass out the door. Because you're not welcome here. You're not going to come in here. You're not going to accuse me of things that I didn't do. Not going to accuse me of doing, whatever it is that you're implying, which it sounds like you're implying that I'm somehow using my mental illness to manipulate people. I don't do that, and I don't take kindly to those kind of accusations, no matter how cleverly they may be veiled. I don't grift. I'm not going to channel the spirit of the other content creator and stand there and say, I never lie. Oh, I mean, because I do. Everybody does. Anyone who tells you they've never told a lie is a liar. I can tell you that right now. But I would never, ever do something like that in order to get clicks and views and manipulate people. There's a difference between a little white lie. There's a difference between stretching the truth and an all-out, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just doing this for the camera. And that's what that person seems to be implying and alleging, that I'm not. And I really believe that that person is connected with a certain catastrophe that we know. Just odd that what they're saying. And it's also odd the timing, because I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with this person and how I'm going to be handling it, because that was the other intent of this video. So, people can believe what they want, but the fact of the matter is that there are lots of people out there with mental health issues that do say one thing and do another. Just like there are lots of people that don't have mental health issues that say one thing and do another. That's part of being a human. It's part of being a human. Oh, and before, vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100%, tries to allege that I have something other than a safe beverage in here. Let me tell you, this is iced tea. It's iced tea. Water. And cold brew. It's cold brew iced tea bags. That's what that is. Okay? We got that settled now? Doesn't matter anyway, because you're going to be a hidden user after this video. So, let's go on to the next topic, which is what's going on with the GoFundMe, with the money, with Catastrophe, aka Dawn. So here's what's going on. So she refuses to return money to anyone that wants it. I don't think she even responded at all to Mark. My friend got an email. I don't know what was in the email. She didn't tell me. But she just said, Wanda, I told her to keep the money because I don't want a shit show. So I'm thinking that there was something being said. And judging from what I'm hearing from someone else who's been basically harassed by Dawn, because I got some information, I was contacted by them, because Dawn, apparently, Dawn, who's what, 54, 55, is channeling her inner mean girl teenager and now gossiping and spreading rumors about me. Unbelievable. And what she told this person is that I hate them. And that wait, what was the other thing? I hate them. And I said that I thought that they thought they were better than everyone else, and that I wanted them basically gone. Oh, and that she has a text where I called them, where I said something about them. And yeah, I have that text too, and I actually sent it to the person. Just so you know, Dawn, I sent it to the person, and I explained to that person the context of why I said what I said. And once the person had the context, then they understood what was going on. So here's what's happening with this whole situation. Because Dawn is not being cooperative, because Dawn, who is a person with alleged mental illness, and who is also a person, vegan, see you next Tuesday 100%, says one thing and does another. So yeah, I guess that's true. I guess, is that what explains her behavior, the mental illness? I guess. She said very clearly on Kim's channel, she said very clearly in response to accusations from Kim, very clearly, very, very, very clearly, I have the money. If anybody wants their money back, let me know. I'll give you the money back. Nobody asked from Kim's channel. People are asking from this channel. And you know what her response is? F you. Oh, and I never did get the cease and desist certified letter. Oh, and also, I guess you should know that intimidating someone with the purpose of getting them to not report an illegal activity is in itself illegal and considered criminal. Got some information, Dawn. I also called the Arkansas Attorney General's office. Talked to a very nice woman over there, explained the whole situation. She took all my contact information, and she said, we will be looking for the complaint to come through. We will have it basically like flagged to be on the lookout for it. Because when I told her the entire situation, she was like, yeah, we definitely want to look into this. So you're going to be under investigation. I don't know what they're going to do. They may do nothing, or they may do something. But you're going to be under investigation, and you're going to have to show receipts. So I hope you have them, because I have mine all ready to go. And I'm going to make the request that the money is returned to me. At least the money of the people that have said, and I have screenshots of the people that have said in the comments they wanted their money back, but it's not worth their time. They just don't want to deal with some unhinged psycho. So they want it back. They're just like, I cut my losses. So I'm going to ask for those people's money back. I mean, your friends, you know, your little buds, well, Rissy doesn't donate. But the other ones do. The other two do. The other two did. So if they want to support a grifting POS, fine. They can do that. I don't care. They're not part of this community anymore anyway because they're gone. They're hidden users. They're gone. I got rid of them. I don't need that kind of drama on the channel. So that's what's going to happen. I'm filing a complaint with the Attorney General's office of Arkansas. Might do one with PA too, since my friend. But I think I'll probably start with Arkansas. I mean, they can probably reach out to PA if they need to. I'm guessing that's how that works. I know they deal with a lot of other agencies, so whatever happens, happens. But it's not right what happened. It's not right what you did. And now you've really poked a bear. Everything that I said with receipts. I said with text messages. I said everything that was true and factual to my knowledge. I didn't go and I didn't tell people, she said this and she said it, because I don't really care anymore. I'm done. And the other thing I want to address too, before I close this video out, is there are individuals, and I've said this before, but I'm just going to gently remind everyone. There are individuals on this channel that also watch the Pink channel. If you know, you know. Okay? As long as those people are not causing problems, they have every right to be, they have every right. They're grown people. They're their own people. I'm not the boss of anybody. I can barely take care of myself some days. So I'm definitely not going to be monitoring people's viewing habits. So if they want to go and they want to look at cats of another content creator, even if it's a content creator that has caused problems for this channel or that I have a problem with, it's not my business, okay? And but the thing that I don't want is I don't want people that are just going over there because they're not interested really in the drama. They're just interested in seeing that they're interested in the cat's welfare. Let's be honest. They're interested in the cat's welfare. They want to make sure the cats are okay. Because that's what it's about, right? It's all about the cats. It should be about the cats. That's what it's about for me. That's why I'm doing this video now, even though I would rather be in bed. So I got up this morning and I forced myself to take a shower. That's why I got on. I was 10 minutes late to my therapy appointment, but I got on. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because they need to be cared for. They have to eat. They can't come and, I mean, Fury, Abra, I have some pretty smart cats. Rogue's smart. But they can't open the refrigerator. They can't turn on the faucet and wash their own dishes. They can't open their cans of cat food. They can't cook their chicken. They can't use a microwave. They can't clean their water fountains. They can't clean their litter boxes. So if I don't do those things, they don't get done. And if I don't do those things, then Vegan, see you next Tuesday 100% is going to say I'm a bad pet owner. Right? That's how it works, right? Can't win with these people. You can't win with trolls. They always have something negative to say. They're just pathetic. You want to talk about sad, pathetic people, like, our friend Rick labeled myself and Catitude as sad and pathetic. Or no, sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Well, I think he said we're pathetic too. I might as well throw that in there for good measure. Trolls are really sad and lonely. And pathetic. I mean, it just boggles my mind. I do a video about mental health and somebody makes a stupid comment like that. Unbelievable. But again, going back to it's all about the cats. And so if somebody wants to donate money to a rescue or, you know, whatever they want to do, that's them. That's them. They know the risks. If they do it, they do it. If they get burned, they get burned. It's on them. As long as they're not coming over here and they're doing what vegan, see you next Tuesday, 100% is doing, I don't care. They're not causing drama. They're not bothering me. They can do what they want. And I would hope that that other content creator tells her community the same thing that I'm telling mine. I don't know what she's saying. I don't watch her channel, but I would hope that she's mature enough to say that. Because we're two very different channels, different people. I would ask my community not to go over there and cause problems. I would hope that at this stage in the game, she would have enough common sense to do the same, seeing how it really didn't work out very well when she didn't. But again, I can't control that. I can only control what I can do, and I only have enough energy to do what I need to do. I don't even know if I'm going to have housing next year. Because my landlord's upset now because I dared, I did the unforgivable. I'm in a program for people with mental health issues, and I had a mental health crisis, and I didn't participate in an inspection, so now I failed that inspection, and I don't know what that entails. But knowing her, she's probably going to try to evict me now. Because I've been, she's been trying. She's been trying all these years. She doesn't like me. I don't like her. Great. I have no idea what that just was. I'm hoping that wasn't what I think it was. It sounded like something fell. Actually, let me go peek out the window because that didn't sound good. Sorry, everyone. I don't know what that was. I live in the city, okay? We hear GUN sounds. And I don't know what that was, but that sounded like something. I don't see anything going on outside or hear sirens, so I guess it was just something else than what I thought it was. But anyway, yeah. So can we just be nice to each other, okay? Can we just, let's make a New Year's resolution right now. We're going to be nice and respectful to each other, and we're not going to have drama. We're not going to cause drama. We're not going to go over to other people's channels and cause drama, and other people that come over here that want to start drama, we're just going to get rid of them. Okay? How's that? That work for everybody? That works for me. So I do want to thank everyone for being supportive. I do want to thank everyone for, working with me through this. As I said in the video, I'm uploading as I can. I do have a couple of things that I'm working on. And again, Just because someone is functional doesn't mean that they're still not struggling. You never know what somebody's going through. I don't know what vegan see you next Tuesday 100% is going through. Must be going through something to be such a nasty, you know, unhappy, angry person that they have to come here and take it out on me, someone they don't even know. Or do they? Do they know me? I don't know. But I do know that what I'm going to do right now is this. I'm going to end the stream on a positive note. So let's go back here to A Snowy Day with the Advocates.
Hey everyone, it's Wanda with the Armchair Cat Advocate, and as you can...
And let's find this person. Oh, it looks like they might have replied again. Let's see. Oh, now we have NCATs too. Now we have NCATs. So maybe we know who this is. You are so rude calling people stupid. No, you're rude for being on the channel when it's clear you don't need to be here. So maybe we know who this. So if that comment upsets you, okay, so let's do this. Okay, so, what we're going to do here, first of all, I'm going to make a screenshot of this NCAT. Just because. You see everybody? Remember our friend NCATs? Remember? You remember her? One of Dawn's supporters? Oh, see, this just proves when Rissy sent me that nasty email and was saying about me making allegations about people coming over here and doing whatever, that I was, I don't know, slandering people or calling them names, or what was I doing? I was something about, I was making up things. I was making up that people were coming over. I was saying that people were trolling when they weren't. Oh no, people are trolling, and they are connected with Dawn, because right there's proof. I was pretty sure I made you a hidden user, NCAT, so I'm not sure how you're still around. So are you vegan? Are you vegan? See you next Tuesday, 100%? NCATs? I don't know. Yeah, see, I said we don't need ignorant trolls on this channel. And my comment was, so after I do my video about your stupidity, I'm banning you. And then she says, you are so rude calling people stupid. Well, what's the old, what was the one with Tom Hanks and, Forrest Gump. Remember Forrest Gump? Well, stupid is as stupid does. Right? So let's do a symbolic purge here right now. So see, I got a thing. Let's see. Well, let's okay. So here we got. So what we're going to do here is, look, I'm going to, everybody, you ready? You ready? Ready? You see it? Hide user. Bye NCATs. Bye. Bye Felicia. Bye NCATs. Don't come back. Sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I know you have the wrench and I bestowed the power of the wrench upon you, and this probably would have been fun for you, but. So now we're going to go ahead and do vegan see you next Tuesday 100%. So again here, see, we got our little, hide the user thing here. We're going to click that. You see what it says here? It says hide user. Yeah, see? Yeah. Bye. Bye. No more drama. Bye, NCATs. Bye, vegan. See you next Tuesday 100%. Oh, NCATs is going to love this video. Dawn, you need to stop sending your trolls over here. I'm telling you, honey. If it doesn't soon stop, there's going to be problems. YouTube's going to come knocking to your channel. You need to stop. Oh, and by the way, our sub count is up to 866. When you left, Dawn, our sub count was 822. Yeah, I think it was 822, something like that. And then we dropped down to 817. We lost no, it was 823 because we lost 6 subs. So it was 823. We went down to 817. And you left. And after a few days, it started climbing again. Now we're up to 866. And as far as NCATS is concerned, have you ever seen comments that the pink channel has left for trolls? Have you ever seen that? It's pretty common for a content creator to call a troll stupid. I don't call my subscribers stupid, but you're stupid. I will call you stupid because, if the name fits. Or what is it? If the shoe fits. Sorry. If the shoe fits, if the stupid shoe fits. So, bye. I thought I made that person a hidden user. I wonder if they reincarnated as something with a different. Cause I'm pretty sure that I did. Pretty sure I hid them, because I hid. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh well. Bye. So if you want to come over here on this channel and you want to troll, just be forewarned. This is what's going to happen. Because not dealing with it. Yeah, not dealing with it. No. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, this is the reboot of Jerry Springer, Cat Edition. If a crazy cat lady was Jerry Springer, this would be it. You know what? There have been so many people that have had, remember, look throughout history. Look at all of people that have been labeled horrible words and words that had terrible connotations with them, and people started, words I can't say on YouTube, but way that a lot of these communities got back at their haters is they took those condescending words and they owned them. They owned them. They made them into positives. They took ownership of those negative words. So I'm going to take ownership of Jerry Springer. And if I'm rude, yeah, I'm rude. You know what? You're rude. You and your friends were rude. Rissy was definitely rude. Dawn was rude. She wouldn't return the money. I mean, I won't ask for your money back. And Cats, you can have your money. Or the other ones on there that are Dawn supporters. That's fine. You can do whatever that, you're on your own. But the people that that are on this channel that actually asked, yeah. So. And that comment was edited too, so I wonder how bad it was. I wonder how bad it was. I don't care. I don't care, NCATs. You're not relevant to me either. You're not relevant to me. Dawn isn't relevant to me. The Pink channel isn't relevant to me. I don't care. I don't care. What am I supposed to do? I'm not supposed to call people stupid. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Condone their behavior and say, please don't do that? No. I'm not that type. I'm Gen X. I'm Gen X. I don't know what generation you are, honey, but in Gen X, if we were misbehaving in a store, our parents didn't say, please don't do that. No, no. You got taken outside and you regretted ever causing a problem. So that's kind of how I'm going to run the channel. And you want to come on here and you want to cause problems and you want to make mischief and you want to say stupid things, then yeah, I'm going to call it stupid because it is stupid. Again, my question to you is, if you don't like it, why are you here? Go. If you don't like me, if you don't like what happened with Dawn, if you support Dawn, then go over to Dawn and support her and do whatever, give her money or whatever. Send her chocolate. And then when she doesn't get it, just take the refund and don't resend it. That never made sense either. Oh well. So I'm going to end it there because I didn't expect this to go almost an hour. But I really had to address that. It really made me angry. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got here, and I don't need trolls. I don't need trolls. I don't need stupidity. I don't. But I guess, NCATs, it wasn't rude that Dawn told somebody that I said I hated them and that I wanted them gone and a bunch of other stuff that wasn't true. That's not rude. It's not rude for someone to put up a community post and say, hey everyone, I'm going to start my own channel. Bye. And not even bother to tell the owner of the channel. That's not rude, is it? No, I didn't think so. But me calling someone stupid who is in fact stupid is rude. Okay, whatever. The world makes no sense. But I do want to thank everyone who is an actual supporter, everyone who does come in here, find some value in the craziness that occurs, and, has been kind and understanding. You're the people I want on this channel. You're the people that I want to support. I'm not that desperate to have thousands of subscribers, most of them being trolls. I don't want that. I want people that are here for legitimate reasons. Because they care. Because they like the cats. So we got rid of 2 more folks. They're gone. Anybody else want to come and cause a problem? Either myself or Mark will take care of it. So that all being said, I want to thank everyone again. If you like the drama, if you like the Jerry Springer cat version, consider liking, do a thumbs up. Thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. We'd love to have you, as long as you're not a troll. So, I gotta get going because it's starting to get dark. I gotta go down and feed cats. It's 20 degrees out there. I mean, it's been 20 all day. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to give them wet food because the wet food just freezes. So I'm going to have to see if they need more dry. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be more temperate, but at least they'll have something to eat tonight. Maybe there'll be a couple down there hanging around that I can put a little bit of food out, so at least some of them get some wet food. Unfortunately, because they kind of come in waves, I don't have everybody usually at one specific time. So I'm going to go feed cats because my cats my cats don't exacerbate my mental health issues like the stupid people do. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for meow.